The government is to begin the distribution of food grants on October 10 for the over 800,000 farmers affected by the dry spell that hit the northern and middle belts of the country. According to the Minister of Food and Agriculture, Brian Champon, each farmer will be given a 25-kilogram bag of rice and 100 kilogram of maize. My colleague Daniel Odrumensa has more in the following report.
Addressing a press conference in Accra, Minister Champon noted that the distribution forms part of the government's existing interventions to curb the impact on the affected farmers.
We will also commence the distribution of food grants to 800,000 farmers in the 8 affected regions. There's a big distinction. The inputs, the fertilizers and the seeds is going to farmers nationwide. But the food grants, it's going to the farmers in the affected regions because they are the ones that have lost their crop. So 800,000 farmers in the 8 affected regions will, from the 10th of October, be receiving food grants. Each farmer will receive 25 kg bag of rice and 100 kg bag of maize per farmer.
Additionally, the minister said the government will begin the distribution of feed and vaccines to poultry farmers on October 10.
On the 10th of October 2024, working through various poultry farmer associations nationwide, poultry farmers will be supported with feed and vaccines. And we are talking about close to 30,000 metric tons of feed and vaccines to be supplied to poultry farmers nationwide. This is because poultry farmers are comfortable with maize hovering around 400 Ghana cedis per 100 kg bag. Currently, it's being sold 1,200 Ghana cedis on the market at the farm gate, around 600 Ghana cedis. We need to do something for poultry farmers, and that is exactly what we're seeking to do. And this will start from the 10th of October.
Government says it will continue to monitor happenings within the 8 affected regions and decide on whether to lift the ban on maize exports. For CNR Business, my name is Daniel Odrumensa.
Now, the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana is urging the government to fulfill its promise of an 8 billion cedi relief package for farmers affected by the recent drought. The association warns that they will explore all available options, including legal action, to ensure the funds are delivered. 2 months have passed since the government announced the intervention, yet the farmers have not received the promised support. We have more in the following report. A few weeks ago, the Finance Minister, Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam, revealed that the government had allocated 8 billion Ghana cedis to provide relief to farmers impacted by the drought. The dry spell, which hits the northern and central regions of Ghana, affected over 980,000 farmers, with estimated losses amounting to 22.2 billion Ghana cedis. The relief package was intended to include cash transfers, food supplies, and other essential items. Out of the allocated 8 billion cedis, 2.5 billion was to be sourced from the contingency fund, while 2.4 billion cedis was pledged by development partners. However, Dr. Charles Nyaba, former executive director of the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana, expressed frustration, stating that despite the 2-month wait, no aid has been received. He emphasized that the association will not give up until the funds are disbursed.
We are disappointed in the first place for the support not coming. Secondly, we are also disappointed with the way government handled the voters, because we think that if you are not ready to do something, you don't go on public when you are not sure of what you are doing. It is very clear from the onset that government didn't really mean well for the farmers. We don't still have any indication whether government itself has gotten that money or not. So the first thing is for us to be sure that government has actually gotten the money. Government got approval from Parliament to use money from the contingency fund, that the development partners have also allocated the money to the ministry.
Yahweh Frifa, Executive Secretary of the Soya Value Chain Association of Ghana, also voiced his disappointment over the government's delay in releasing the much-needed funds to the farmers.
Over a month now or two that they made this promise, and we have not seen anything tangibly on the ground. But as for our farmers, we've not received anything as of now. As for disappointment, it's an understatement. Farmers reported that even the team that came to the assess didn't go to the field. They came to the district centers and asked AEAs who are on the field to give them pictures and so forth. The little unofficial inquiries we did, there is nothing going on too much on it.
The farmers contend that they will be relentless in their efforts to get the government to release the funds promised them. Reporting for CNR Business, my name is Nashika Caesar.